I found the new best controller settings for zero build players and build players. If you're on controller and use these settings, you will have aimbot just like this. Especially in the new season, I love these settings and they work great. I use these settings to hit top 100 on Real and they're super good for competitive Fortnite players. If you're trying to level up quick and use the new guns in an aim trainer for practice, then I have the map for you. Map code is on screen. Everyone's been asking for my new updated controller settings that work great on PS5 controllers or even Xbox controllers. If you're on old gen console or even new gen console, then these settings will work great for you. As you can see, I'm on Real right now, and let's get right into the settings. But before we do that, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it, as I'm so close to 1 million subscribers. Okay, now let's get right into my settings. Heading into the display settings, I play on widowed full screen because I use a custom crosshair, as you can see in some of my clips here. Yeah, it helps me aim really well. But my resolution is 1920 by 1080. VSync, make sure this is off. You might actually have this on. Turn this off, it kills your FPS. For frame rate limit, I actually keep it uncapped on unlimited so I could get the maximum number of frames. I play on performance mode. Brightness 134, and I actually changed my Colourblind to Tritanope 8 because it actually brightens your screen and makes it look a lot better. Like the blues stand out way more. And you could also see through storm really well. My 3D res is 100, but if you want really good FPS, you can put it to 98 and you won't even see the difference. My nanite is actually off. You want this setting off. View distance on medium, textures on low, meshes all on low, and my FPS is off. Into the audio settings, you could just copy these settings, but they work really good for me. I actually use the HyperX headset, so yeah, these settings work really good. I play on NA East, but now for the movement settings. These settings are actually really important. Toggle sprint you want on for controller. Auto open doors I have on. Mantle activation, hold jump, and hurdle activation, you want this on hold forward. Now in the combat tab, have hold to swap pickup on, toggle targeting, have this off, mark danger when targeting on, auto pickup weapons on, and then preferred item slots, you could choose this right here, but I have it off for now. But honestly, if you do have it on, you want this configuration right here. I'm going to turn it off for now though. Scrolling back down to where we were at, auto sort consumables to the right. This is a really helpful setting. Have this on. Okay, in the game tab, this is the most important setting, the building tab. Reset building choice, have this on. Disable pre-edits, you want this on. For less edit delay, you want it off, but then you'll have pre-edits and it could be annoying. So I actually turned it on. I don't notice too much of a difference. Turbo building, you want on. Auto confirm edits, have to both. And then all these you just want off for the most part, except for tap to search interact. You want that on, but have these two settings off, especially. FOV minimum I have to 75 and my maximum to 105, which would be the maximum. And for replays, you want all off for sure. Especially energy saving, turn this off as well. Okay, now into the game UI settings. These are the reticle settings, and yeah, you're going to want to copy what I have here. I've changed them up a little bit from the last time. My reticle is on. My reticle ammo indicator is off, but I actually changed it to cumulative. Instead of list, I like this a lot better. It adds up and it tells me the exact damage I did to the person, so I like this setting a lot more than list right now. Reticle damage feedback, I have off, and damage number scales to the max. My HUD scale is 81%. It used to be 82, but I turned it a little bit down to 81. It's actually really good. And then you could just copy the rest of my HUD options. These work perfect. Now for gyro, you want this all off. Don't use gyro. If you do and you're really good at it, then maybe keep using it, but I don't really see a benefit to using this. I keep this off and I love it when it's off, so don't turn this on. Now skipping over the mouse and keyboard settings, because I don't play keyboard. Into the controller settings though. Controller auto run off, definitely. Build immediately, you obviously want this on. Edit hold time, make sure this is to the lowest. And slide hold time, have it to the highest so you don't accidentally slide. Because when you're clicking down on your joystick, it gets annoying if you keep sliding, especially if you're editing, crouching. Yeah, it gets annoying. So that's why I have this to the max. You could also put it down to like 220, but it doesn't really matter too much. I'm going to keep it on max. Vibration, you want this off. And this pitch setting doesn't really matter. Just keep it to the default. Quick weapon, you want all off. For button group, I have it on both. Sensitivity, okay, this is important. I changed my linear settings a little bit from last time. My look sensitivity is 4. My aim sensitivity is 1. Why did I do that? It's so that I could aim at a far range and it could be slower, the sensitivity, so I could hit those shots at a far range. And I definitely noticed a difference in my aim. I like it a lot more. My build mode is 2.0. My edit mode is 2.2. And then my look sensitivity, 37, vertical sense, 37. And I actually use a 2 boost on each now. It just helps me flick a little bit with the shotgun. It's really good. You should notice it for sure. Instant boost when building, have this off. Definitely have instant boost when building off. I've been playing around with this setting and I'll show a clip of my edits on screen. What do you guys think? I honestly think it's better off though. Let me know if you guys have it off or on. I actually want to know. Now my ADS sensitivity is 810. But I actually like to add that little bit 1% boost on each. It helps a lot. If you use boost ramp time, then make sure to turn it up to like 8%. That's what I use in my aim trainer, and my tracking is perfect on the targets. Now for my look dampening time, I play on 0.09%. This change helped me hit a lot of shots up close. It's definitely something you want to try. Not a lot of controller players actually try this setting, but when they do, they like it a lot. But make sure you're on linear. If you don't play linear, that's okay. I have the best exponential settings right after this. So you're going to want to stay for that. For aim assist strength, play on 100% this season. Definitely 100%. And yeah, for my dead zones, they're 5.5 right now. But if that's too low for you and you actually get drift, then you're going to want to turn it to 6.6. These settings work really good as well. So either or, the lowest you could go without getting drift, use those dead zones. As for my binds, I do play on non-claw, so yeah, on a PS5 controller, but you could just copy what you want here. Perfect, you could pause the video if you need, but now let's get into the best expo settings. Let's do it. Now for everyone on Exponential, because I know everyone doesn't play on linear, these are the best expo settings. Let's get into these right now. So these are tested by a lot of pros, but honestly, I love these settings. These are probably my favorite expo settings for this season. So getting right into it, my look sense 6, aim sense 6, but if you turn these off, you could actually change these. So that's how you'll do that. Making sure build mode is on 1.9, edit mode on 2.1. Scrolling down, making sure your horizontal speed is on 43 and vertical speed is on 45%. No boost ramp time, instant boost when building, have this off. And then my ADS settings 1010 with no boost ramp time, making sure you're on exponential, 100% aim assist strength, and dead zones 1010. I'll show you a clip of me in the aim trainer on these settings and you could decide if you want to use them. But yeah, now let's get into some gameplay on the linear settings. You're not going to want to miss this because this was a crazy tournament win.